Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwig Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the Tangle all boxed up from CZT Alice Hendon. This is a neat one. It's a nice grid pattern and um, has a neat, I don't know if you want to call it a 3D effect, sort of, kind of, when we do the shading. And then, two, you could have fun with this if depending on how you flip around, each individual box. So like using the box as a fragment. I'm going to do a 9 square just so we can see how fun it is. This one you can also, how look at how lovely. Look at how nicely uneven these are. I love that, and I put it in my step out as well. Alice did a nice wonky version, so you can have just crazy lines, and it'll come out really neat. Okay, so going to start off. This is all about aura-ing three sides of the box, and I'm going to start here. And and you pick your distance, and then try to stick to it, right? And here's what I'm going to plan this out first. So I'm going to do all of this. Let's see, and from your direction, from the direction of the camera, actually in the direction that I'm doing this, it is a roll column, whichever way you want to think about it. Consecutive boxes, and then we're going to alternate. So as you notice, I ordered these three sides, but not this. So we started touching this side here. I'm going to do the opposite on the next row. And that's probably the bigger, not bigger, that's not the right word. If you have to focus on anything, it would be that. Because I did catch myself playing with this and like, oh wait, which line am I, not going down? And then I'm going to do opposite again here. And like I said, each, we're doing the same things on the boxes, just that these ones are in the opposite direction. So you can have fun playing with that. And then, whoa, see, I almost did it there, talking and tangling. And really, it's just the first one, so it's probably safer to do something like this, getting that first aura section in all of your boxes, and then you can just focus in on. I always forget to turn off my noisemaker here. So, and then from here, it's just continuing the aura until you have no more room. Now, I have to go back and because I pulled it off of my screen, or do I have it? Oh, let's just see really quick. Pausing here. Oh no, okay. So she did leave a little bit of a gap, so you can decide when you want to stop in the center. I think I might go just one more. But again, that's completely up to you. Now, the nice thing about this is that once you get your plan like this done, uh, and we really don't do planning in Zentangle, but this will help to keep things straight. But you also, you could just do box and then the next box and then the next box. That is completely up to you. We all work differently, and that's why I like to throw out different ideas. But what's nice is that at this point, all I have to focus on is just aura-ing what's there. I don't have to worry about which direction or anything from that. It's just you just continue, and then here it's like, oh, okay, I see. You're just going on the insides. We don't have to think, well, which line am I touching and which am I auraing? And it's just nice. So if you're using, well, even if you're not using this as a way to meditate, or to have the mindfulness experience. This is where I say that it's the side effect. You get the side effect of it just by doing the repetition. And so whether you set out to relax from this or not, I dare say you'll end up feeling relaxed, or maybe rejuvenated, or something positive after this. And I like that it's just simple. All right, one more set here. I was debating on if I hit pause or not. Well, let me while I'm finishing this, let me just tell you, in the description section, you will find a link to my version of the step out, and then where it says for more inspiration, that will be a link to Alice's blog where I found this. And I don't remember. Oh no, she has a really nice sample right there. I'm going to move my fingers down here. She has a really nice sample where it is paired, and it's wavy, and it's paired with the Tangle Printemps, which is the spirals, and that what a neat pairing, because they're both like this, where it's a lot of aura-ing going on, but it looks really, really neat. So do take a look at that, and then if you scroll down a little bit more, and if you like this video enough, to connect with me, and maybe you want to join me and my fellow Tangle addicts for some tangling fun online, we would love to have you. I do teach classes. It's almost twice weekly. Thursdays, well, depends on where you're at. Thursdays, my time, I do two sessions. We do the same tangle, both sessions. Amazing results. We have a lot of fun. I think I mentioned fun already, but we have a lot of fun. I like to stress that. And two sessions, 11 a.m., 7 p.m. Eastern time. There are ways to follow me, like on Eventbrite, or if you happen to be on Meetup.com or on Facebook, where when I post classes, then you can follow and then see. Or just check back to my website whenever you feel like it. Getting a notification is nicer. Right now, I don't have any. Well, here's what I should do. I should be really smart, but I'm not a lot of times, and actually do a blog post when I have a class. That would be brilliant, wouldn't it? So if you want to subscribe, I'm gonna commit to doing that right now. And if you subscribe to my blog, you will hopefully see some blog posts with notices about classes. So, all right. So when you have it all done, it looks neat anyway. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna wow ourselves with the awesome power of shading. And so right along these paths, right where all of these corners are, just gonna put some graphite right up, right on those lines. And I would follow the points, so that way, even if it veers a little bit, just go with whatever, however those are laid out, because there's just kind of some magic that ends up happening with that. And like I said, even if it's curved a little bit, it's okay. It's all good. And I try to get, like some of the graphite on both sides. So we're going to use the tortillon and spread it to both sides. But having it there in the first place is helpful. So that way, too, the darkest point will be where we laid the graphite. And you can always come back, though, and I might do that on this one. Could always come back and add some more graphite. Okay, so this, of course, with some small circles, or you could probably do just a back and forth. Yeah, back and forth works well. And actually, I'm going to do all of the sides, because I like to do it this way and not this way. So I'm going to do all of these that are going in the same direction. It'll add to the wow factor. Oh, but look at how neat it. Oh, that creates something completely, no, not completely different, but kind of completely different. When we brought out the graphite. It adds like a extra shadow, an extra interesting depth, on that one side. So there's something. Oops, I didn't get this one up here. There's something that you could play with. Could also just like go darker on the one side if you want to. And that's just kind of interesting. I'm glad I did that. But look at how it creates such a neat zigzag with the graphite. Just really, really cool. Really neat. And that's all, and it's just the power of the graphite and, emphasizing those little corners. I think it's just a fantastic tangle. And like I said, you could treat, this box as a fragment. And here, again, all we did was we went one direction and then the opposite direction. You could do, maybe something else because you have, you could turn this just, one over or, have some of them laying on their sides. I don't know. And see what happens. Lots of fun. So, again, hope you enjoyed this. If you did, would love to have you click like. Feel free to share it, leave comments. And if you liked it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber on the channel. I already mentioned the stuff in the description section. So with that, thanks so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.